darkest fears. Weighing in at 166 pounds, the NXT champion,
This is a competitor who isn't happy with a win unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect for the business.
Can they even work their hands properly? Apparently, they lack a spine.
Title match or not, every match to this guy is a must-win situation. That's the mark of a true champion.
Talking trash here. This is going to get nasty. This is going to be a nasty fight. There we go. Well, tried to leave the ring and got caught. The match hasn't even started yet. The ref has got to get control of this situation somehow.
I mean, this is an incredibly rocky and potentially dangerous start to this match.
Finally, this match is officially underway, and the intensity is incredibly high, as evidence of the way this match started.
Unexpectedly starting things off with a bang here.
Oh, man. He slipped out of the way there.
STO! Oh! Ooh, great anticipation!
Strong takedown.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Unloads with the boot.
Oh, stop, stop, stop! Forearm smash after the stops. And he comes in under the ropes now. Quick way to respond with a reversal.
Heavy body shot and an uppercut. And a clothesline for the exclamation point. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
That was just an absolutely vicious boot party.
He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
He's just running on pure instinct right now. And it's working.
Oh, a massive uranagi there.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Catches the kick.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Heavy body shot and an uppercut. And a clothesline for the exclamation point.
And he's keeping this attack going and going.
Now he just has to keep it up. Keep the attacks coming. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
And he finds a...
Strong knee connects.
Will that be it? Would that be enough?
What started out a few short weeks ago with a few choice words has turned into an all-out blood feud between them.
This is a level of aggression that few take it to, but when they do, it's all-out war.
Direct shot to the throat there.
Heavy body shot and an uppercut. And a clothesline for the exclamation point.
He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
He's absolutely running low in the tank here. I don't think he's going to last much longer.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. And a clothesline for the exclamation point.
ability.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Face meet knee, but is that going to shut the door on him?
And that'll about do it, folks. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner,
So chalk up a win for them in this match, and I think it's safe to say it's all thanks to that fairly vicious attack we saw.
Getting attacked in the middle of a match is just the unpredictability you have to accept in WWE.
Ren Sinclair has arrived. A woman who trained and worked all over the world to reach this moment.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing No Quarter Catch Crew from Dallas, Texas, Ren Sinclair.
Ren Sinclair was a top competitor on the Indies already, but has grown even further in WWE. She's seeking out all the best mentors, the best competition, and every time she competes, she's improving by leaps and bounds.
And I cannot wait to see what Sinclair does next.
Oh, playtime is officially over. Jada Parker out here to show why it's her time. You might want to stay out of Miss Parker's way.
And her opponent, from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker.
You know, I actually appreciate that Jada Parker has a big chip on her shoulder. It gives her that edge in the ring. You're not ready for Miss Parker, man.
I think you're right about that.
Jada Parker is not the type to sit around and wait for opportunities. She'll snatch opportunity every single time.
In her mind, it's her time. Here's the bell, and this match is on with Ren Sinclair.
Ren Sinclair certainly has no shortage of energy or enthusiasm. Quite frankly, I find it exhausting. But I won't deny that what Ren lacks in decorum, she thankfully makes up for in sheer in-ring ability.
Yeah, Ren can really go in between the ropes. If she can stay focused and find that next gear, the sky's the limit for her.
And this woman knows what it's all about, Chase. In championships, Jada Parker has everything it takes to be one of the greatest the WWE has ever seen.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would ever consider Jada Parker a pleasant person. You can't deny that her focus on reaching the top and stepping on everyone to do it has worked for her.
What a suplex!
With the counter. Drop arm breaker. Bam! She flipped that attack around. And Jada didn't see that coming.
Big lockup.
Moving out of the hold and now able to lean into a headlock.
Swift movement here. A transition into a headlock.
Driving that knee deep into the enemy. Some well-timed.
Here's Sinclair. Big clothesline by Ren. Another big clothesline by Ren Sinclair. Ren catches the leg there. Oh, big leg sweep by Sinclair.
Jada Parker might be one of the toughest young superstars.
Getting the cover here. Eye in the end.
Barely kicks out.
Able to break out more or less just in time.
Parker taking her by surprise. Going to take their time and now set up their opponent on the second rope here. Shot right to the midsection and another one. Looking to climb up high. This is going to be nasty. From the top rope.
Teardrop.
And a menacing look from Jada Parker.
Kick right to the midsection into a
Hot-handed slam. Jada with the exclamation mark.
2 count. And that'll do it. It's finally over. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Here is your winner, Jada Parker.
Ren Sinclair stands beaten before us.
Jada Parker's toughness was on full display here, and it earned her the win.
Now this is a totally unique superstar, unlike anyone else.
And King has the over-the-top swagger to prove it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Lexis King.
Considering his Hall of Fame dad, many see Lexis King as a surefire star, another great second-generation talent.
But Lexis King doesn't want to be a second-generation anything. He wants to be the first Lexis King, the originator of his own story.
And his opponent, weighing in at 165 pounds, the unpredictable Wwe
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then.
Lexis King ready for action.
A superstar who walks his own path, man. Lexis King is out to reach the top of this business on his own terms and his terms only, man. King doesn't want to make friends. He doesn't want other people's approval. He's doing it all by himself, for himself. Oh, yes.
Or so Lexis King claims every time he goes running his mouth, which is often.
But he's squaring off against a guy who himself has had a tremendous amount of momentum behind him going into this match. Clothesline!
Lexis King talks a big game, but if he wants to be the star he claims to already be, he really needs to back it up here. Now's the time for King to fight with all he's got.
Yeah, Corey, Lexis King claims he's here to put on a show. Now's his chance.
Oh, what a moonsault.
Down for the pin. And there's the kick out.
He thought he did more damage than he actually did.
On the shoulders and a slam. Bang! Crucial counter there.
Another reversal, eye for an eye here. Knee right to the stomach.
Elbow drop on target.
He better be able to back up all this jibber-jabber.
Oh, man.
Both wrists captured and pow!
Right in the gut, man.
He's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
An eruption of offense from King. Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here. Check out the springboard.
Mistiming with that springboard.
He's headed to the top now. Uh-oh. Way too... Oh, diving moonsault!
Staggering to his feet. He barely even knows where he is right now.
Counters with a...
Lexis King looking to set it up, has the arms trapped. The coronation. King can seal it here.
Oh, and shoulders down. Got the cover.
A kick out. Oh, my God.
And ref didn't even count that, too. What the hell?
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes of the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Wow, springboard attack.
Headed out of the ring now. Clobbered with a double axe handle.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
What are they doing here? And he gets delivered back into the ring.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Sent for a ride with the monkey flip.
Able to avoid that one.
Power slam. Good. No, he wants to end this for the win. That will end it. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
here is your winner, the unpredictable
Mark this one a loss for Lexis King.
A visibly frustrating result for Lexis King. He was sure he had this one in the bag before the bell.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 220 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, T-Rex!
You gotta love the confidence here, sending a clear message before even hitting the ring that this match is going to be special.
He said he wants to be the most dominant champ in history, so he will not let up in a non-title situation.
Yeah, baby. Vikingo is here. Ready to fight.
And his opponent from Puebla, Mexico, weighing in at 73 kilos, El Hijo del Vikingo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. El Hijo del Vikingo, one of the top stars in AAA history, is ready to fly here in WWE as well.
In the high-flying world of Lucha Libre, we've seen Vikingo fly even higher, soar even longer than the top luchadors around. It's made him one of the most dominant competitors to come out of Mexico in quite some time.
And I have all the confidence in the world that this man will continue the rich history of Lucha Libre in WWE. Ready to plow through the competition like a horned beast. Vikingo ready to face the world and defeat anyone in his path.
And we have a non-title bout here where we have a confident champion who knows the title is going nowhere tonight.
Yeah, Cole, but it shouldn't mean he can take this match lightly. A champion always represents a measuring stick to the competition. A chance to make a...
But take a look at this, fellas.
What a cheap shot.
Come on. Real nice catching your opponent with their guard down.
That's always the objective, with just baiting them into a false sense of security. Ooh.
Corkscrew splash! Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Trying to get some space and manages it.
Oh, just clobbering away here.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, he's as shocked as everyone.
Yeah, look out. You weren't expecting this, were you?
Not at all. This is ridiculous.
I love it.
Of course you do.
Kinshasa.
Arriving on the scene and making sure he throws down.
Going for the cover. He breaks the ref's count after one.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Bam! On the money with that super kick.
Slam down hard.
Oh, got the knees up. Saw it coming. Oh.
Big drop kick connects.
Stop right to the gut. The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
The wear and tear has finally started to set in, but at least it's not worse. Wants to finish this. From the sky.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
That was just cutting off all the airflow.
Going into the parts of the playbook. Oh, look out.
And we know for a fact that this is just not some casual matchup. Guys, this is covering their opponent for the win. It's over, all in a night's work. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Here is your winner,
A valiant effort, but you can't deny that the earlier distraction had catastrophic repercussions throughout the match.
outside interference is always a possibility in WWE. That's why you always have to be aware of your surroundings.
is a triple threat tag team match and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship.
This is gonna be good.
Introducing the challenger at a combined weight of 365 pounds, the Webmaster, Billy, and T-Rex, Jason Lee Scott.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Look who's here.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Better get ready.
And at a combined weight of 469 pounds, Fred and Troy Benny.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
All right, here we go. NXT tag titles being defended in this one. I can already tell this is going to be awesome. For over a decade now, some of the very best tag teams never set foot in WWE have held the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Honestly, some of the best teams to ever lace up a pair of boots have been NXT Tag Champs. A lot of pressure on anyone who holds those titles, but also to anyone who has the audacity to challenge.
He stops the pin.
This isn't over yet.
Big clothesline. Oh, that's a hard kick.
He's got something coming.
And in a disqualification match, you never want to be the one on the wrong end of a chair or kendo stick.
Yeah, but if you are, that might just get the blood pumping. Might just get you fired up to start dishing out even more punishment to your competition.
the neck. Across the top rope. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Oh! Well, time to get out of Dodge as our announce desk is assuredly not up high.
From the top, a huge splash.
Oh, the champion into the pin.
That'll leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
What a six-man tag match.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Wwe and Sunshine.
An incredibly impressive showing by this tag team.
We call a lot of matches, but this one's going to stick in my mind for weeks to come.
I agree with you on that, Corey. This one was unforgettable.
Our crowd has their ears open for whatever Lola Vice is about to say.
The WWE Universe is locked onto the ring, waiting to hear her out.
The champ is stating her case, letting the people know where her head is at.
She's earned that right.
Oh, looks like the champion has heard enough out of her.
I think the champ wants to give her a piece of her mind.
She's calling you out for that title right now.
Big time challenge here.
A one-on-one match in the near future, exactly what this crowd wants to see.
With the champ involved, you know it's going to be good.
Prepare for battle. It's Zarya. Ready to wreak apocalyptic destruction in the ring, and will probably be smiling the whole time too. There is always so much intensity plastered on the face of Zarya.
Yeah, that really doesn't fade no matter how deep she goes in a match.
And that's not to mention the amount of pain she brings too.
Zarya has certainly been on an impressive run.
Destruction, thy name is Zarya.
Carmen Petrovic has arrived. A black belt in karate. So many accolades in the ranks of martial arts. Carmen Petrovic calls herself gold-blooded. She's set to add even more gold to her collection here in WWE. Ready to slice through her competition.
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, and her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Carmen Petrovic.
And it's all about that title, the NXT Women's North American Championship. The ref signaling the start of this championship contest here tonight.
There's always a heightened level of competition when a title is on the line. I know these competitors are going to give it everything they have to walk out with the gold.
And a slap for the exclamation point. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
Uh-oh. It knew what was coming there.
What's coming next?
Back suplex.
Very nice.
Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam. Shoulders down. Penny predicament. 2. It kicks out at 2.
That count this soon into a match? This could easily all be over sooner rather than later.
Oh, right forearm to the neck. Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Suplex. Boom.
Oh, this is just ruthless. Win at any cost.
Move loose in the ring to the outside.
This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage, when a steel trash can gets involved with a fight. And heavy hands to follow. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
A stipulation like this clearly has to favor the more vicious superstar.
That's true, but you can't always predict who that is going to be. No DQ has a way of bringing out the bloodthirsty rage inside even the most well-mannered superstars.
Ripped all the way back to a vertical base and driven down face first.
And Zarya gets countered there.
And she slides her back to the mat.
And Carmen Petrovic looking to hype herself up here.
Take it down.
Oof! Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Lift it up. What's next?
Driven down with a fireman's carry slam.
Petrovic cuts him off. The challenger's in a bad way.
I mean, this kind of damage is almost guaranteed in an Extreme Rules match.
Putting these martial arts techniques to the test.
Sweep with a pin for the title. And she fights it off.
This is just fighting on pure instinct right now.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that. Able to parry that one.
Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. Ripped in the hard way.
Carmen evades that one. What's Petrovic planning here?
Lights out, cyclone kick.
The champ with a stunning display of dominance.
Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
How badly do you want to be a champion? That is the question.
Carefully measuring their opponent.
The champ might retain with that.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
The champion retains.
And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT North American Champion, Carmen Petrovic.
She came in the champ. She's leaving the champ.
What a reassuring victory for her tonight. The champ proving why she's